Russell Kaplan.
I'm Sunshine, with no last name.
And we taught the beginner traditional staff class. In the class, the first move we covered was the forward figure eight. We used a visual of looking down an infinite long hallway and spinning in the planes of that hallway and the walls of that hallway. We talked about how to pass off, palm under. We'd make a little birdie hands to do the transfers, sweep across the body. Then we went into the reverse figure eight. It starts off by coming up. The receiving arm comes across the body to make the palms up bird. You continue, you sweep out across, and do the transfer again. Then we covered front and back moves. We covered the around the world. Start from the starting position. You open your palm so it spins flat behind your back. Transfer behind the back, and as you come around, your pinky leads in front with an open palm. Transfer thumbs down. I'll look from the back. Palm open, thumbs up to transfer, lead around, open palm, brings back in front. And the last move we covered was the pinwheel. Palm open behind you, and hand clap up top. We also talked about adding another half spin like this to transfer. And now Keegan will step in. Sunshine will step in for the rest of it.
So you can call me Keegan or Sunshine, whichever you prefer. If this is helpful to people, I will discuss the concept of beats in everything that Russell just went over. A beat, generally speaking, is any time the wick passes your ankle or foot area. So if you are doing something like the figure eight, we might call that a reverse 2 beat, where I'm going 1, 2, 1, 2. Or in the way he was doing it, a reverse 3 beat, because he does it like this, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So it helps if you want to count your beats. It gets a little more complicated as we go. If you're doing it around the world, and around the world has 7 beats behind and 2 to 3 beats in front. So if you're confused about where to put it in front of you, know that there's 7 beats behind. The way Russell just described it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then it comes in front of you and does 2 to 3 beats and then goes back behind, if that is helpful. A pinwheel is, just to stop talking about beats for a second, the pinwheel does 3 full revolutions. It does 1.5 revolutions down to the pass, 1.5 revolutions back up. And you can figure out the beats for yourself. I'll talk a little bit about fire safety with a staff. Be aware of your wind. Make sure the wind is at your back so that the wind isn't blowing the fire into you. It should be blowing the fire away from you. Don't hold the staff down like this, because the fire will crawl up through aluminum into your grip or into your hand if you happen to be here. If you are comfortable with a spin-off, make sure you're doing it so that the fire's not in your face. The spin-off, burn-off goes like this. There's a push-pull with your hands, dominant hand on top, pushing and pulling. Push-pull goes like that. Don't do it if there's a lot of wind, because you'll be really sorry. That's all I have to say.
Same here, I think that's it.
Great.